Homestuck once more, isn't that nice? You capture log your katana. 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 9% of 10 equals 9. And prepare to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, Dave, retrieve that bird. Dude, that bird is long gone. Probably won't last long in this heat anyways. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set but won't step off. It starts staring you down, like the big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing around the earth. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to spend time itself, stretching like a warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle the sizzle a little bizzle. Set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. I'm not doing any of that. Okay. Dave, exit your room and go into the living room. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you left him hanging long enough. Dave hastily entered the room with wild abandon. You barge in and see a familiar face, a friendly face. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal in this place somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet, man. Dave, pity the fool. It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual, with your bro's exploits, there's no ordinary irony, or anything close to pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. There's like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. Might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass. And that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff with it's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but no really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony which are utterly indetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you could be as good as your bro at this someday. You haven't told him that. You'd never tell him that, though. Dave, find Cal and get fist bumps. Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn around haphazardly. You guess these things are kinda cool. Sort of. Dave, playing on the Xbox. Looks like your bro was playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright. Continue. Oh, there, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is a man. Dave, resist great urge to play Bros Xbox. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacks, yo. And get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. That hook is dead to that shit. But get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of the wall. After he's set, fuck this shit. Dave, give Lil Cal a bro fist bump. Bump. Man, I almost forgot. Gotta give the C-Man some props. Continue. Dave, check out your bro's sweet gear. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with all of it sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peep. Dave, look at your bro's computer. Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course you know what the password is, and he knows you know it. I'm sorry, and you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it could be. You enter the password on the desktop. You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use application complete bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and newsfeed he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Dave, up a complete bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Dave, check if Sweet Bro and Hell Jeff has a sweet update. Oh boy. Your bro keeps up with your projects in his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's into your various blogs, and of course, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, You navigate to the latest comic, one of the many bullshit feed bans.
Bro, I took it to the big game. It's, Dad, I'm so jealous. You know I love the big game. The big game. Oh yeah. And there he goes. The big one has the wreck. He's trying so hard through the pin downtown. I leap for the slam dunk.
That was great. Dave, mouse over the orange strap containing plush rump. Another one of your bro's many ironic websites. The difference here is he ranks in thousands of dollars a month through his enterprise. Smuppets are a multi-billion dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Dave, stop wasting time and look for Bro's beta. You guess you've messed around on his computer long enough. Better move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches you. But my God, the rups. You're transfixing. You know, it's ironic and all. Your bro reaches echelons of irony you can only dream of daring to fathom, but on rare occasions, where God is down, it all seems just as tad unsettling to you. Continue. Continue. Uh, uh, hey, hey there, locale. Dave, get a locale nervous fist bump. You're starting to flip the fuck out without losing your cool, of course. Dave, Pastor John to ease your nerves. Get Egger on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. He feels important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what that guy is up to.
Hey, what is up? What happened with the monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything like. Just really, really awesome.
Continue? Looks like Rose finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house is burning down? I wonder if she's on fire yet or what. Dave, pass her Rose.
Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what?
No, for now I have returned to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Joel told me to get the game to help get you out of there, so I'm working on that now.
Working on it.
Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. Or semi-ironic. I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is going a little far and it's kind of fucked up.
I've seen his websites. I like them.
Yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish little Cal wouldn't look at me like that. With those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
Interesting.
Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're gonna have a field day with that.
I am currently scrolling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he's preoccupied with the fact that I just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown.
Alright, I'm out. Later!
Sick to the future, but I'm any.
John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine. Enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shell you collected to use and finally deployed to punch the Sonics. It is in your study. I can only drop it though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful.
So I could see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. The way my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. John, rebuild the claw hammer and return it to Specibus. We're getting way better at this sort of thing. John, confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana. Thank God your sanity has returned so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one, you examine the pogo ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. Is this something I'm gonna have to play myself? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Can't even. That was really loud. Those sons of bitches. No one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost pogo ride. No one but you. Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps. Splat. Well, continue. Rose, my piano! Brownie face?
Sorry, no noise to these controls at all. I was hoping to barge into M without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world though.
I guess you're right.
You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the Gris.
So that means I have to go out the back door?
Yes. Is there a problem?
Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies.
You're right. That does sound dumb.
Can you see her in the kitchen?
Yeah,
What's she doing? Is she baking?
you could say that.
Are you sure you can't get the grist up to me somehow?
Maybe.
Rose, use pogo ride to fling grist through the window. Boing. Up. Doesn't look like the grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these game abstractions. Continue. Oh, that's a shame. Rose, drop pogo ride in John's bathroom. John's bathroom. John, get grist.
There you go. Now why don't you check out the designics? You can do that while I get to work.
On what? Piano, level up for slaying the imp. The piano, in its valiant effort, has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, it would have raked in so many boondollars you have no idea. So many. Rose, it's time to build.
Nana set the bill, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're gonna be busy, John.
Blarg! Well, what are you building?
Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually.
Oh, man. Could have warned you about stairs, Rose. Nope, bye-bye.
I'll try recovering some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier.
It keeps happening!
Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund from earlier allocations.
I told you, Rose! I told you about stairs!
Okay. Consider me fully brief on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without immersing yourself in Strada's non-secure.
Did you know he thinks puppets are cool?
Does he?
He's so dumb! Rose, use build grist to construct observation tower and roof. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction at least. John, check cabinets for imps or useful items. Ow. No imps in here. Just a lot of shaving cream. Dad loves shaving. It's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is. John, bring 2 cans of shaving cream. John, bring 2 cans of shaving cream. You capture all 2 cans of shaving cream, just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beer to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. The test cup goes flying out the window. John, ride pogo ride. It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. Just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. Continue. The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Rose, check up on Anaquin. See what's cooking. A lot. Of cookies. Huh. John, make your way to the study. Continue. Jesus. Looks like the imps have taken a shining to the crux extruder. Crux and black goo everywhere. John, right Slimer Pogo and one up that imp. Well, okay, it's not Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyways and brandish your deadly Armaments? Armaments. John, I ride you see to victory. This is stupid. Continue. This is incredibly dangerous. John, flip the fuck out. Let's see how they like the old double barrel lather blaster. Whoops. Oh shit. Continue. He's so stupid. Mr. John, respectfully ask that you please stand up. Don't move or the pogo gets it. Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste. What? That never happened. Okay, continue. Refrigerator, level up for slaying them. The refrigerator skyrockets up the Asher ladder to a new rung, 5-star General Electric, and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Paulette, congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement, or where the feeling is coming from. It sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my soul fellow, I have a well-muttered query to ask.
I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the designings. John, Im's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless.
Drop something heavy on one of those imps. Yikes, okay. John, might I bother you for a can opener? I believe you're so much behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator. Continue. John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Years in the future? But let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page, like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Continue. This is... Oh, I don't have to read much here. Okay. Z301, Appendix 3, Screen Captures Part 1. I can't take as many as I like to for comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here's what I've managed to collect so far. More captures forthcoming. Sprite. Co-player John assesses environment after transition to medium, followed by Sprite Sans Kernel, prototyped once pre-hatch, completely useless in this form. Power. Separate from the suburban grid, house remains nearly powered, convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps deems navigating a powerless house to be a handicap less in keeping with Spirit of Games Principal's statement of challenge. Internet? Internet connection remains stable as well. Will likely remain stable until the internet itself is compromised by some external threat, something like, oh, let's say, hackers. Build. Stupid. Kill monsters, get grist, build on a house. That's the game. Don't know what the point of didn't know what the point of this was at the time. Fun and trial and error on exhibit. Prototype. On 6 I will attempt a tier 2 prototyping. Knowing what I know now, I might have avoided using a backbreak in Vadmecum for practical jokesters rife with Jesus Christ. Rife with antiquated, let's go on, in racist aphorisms. Uh, Either that, or I might have tried harder to succeed. What was I? Oh, disconnect. Crossing capture before I lost my internet signal for a time. I don't know what happened thereafter, but when I returned, the car was nowhere to be found, and the driveway plateau was in a state of disrepair. The mysteries, will they ever cease? Nana. Sprite prototyped once more with grandmother's remains. She treats John to some helpful exposition in a friendly and maternal manner. Weirdo. Co-player has displayed inexplicably capricious behavior since arrival. Stress-related? Contracted virus into his realm? It should be noted he was kind of a weird guy anyway. Designix. Designix deployed. Still no clue what this does. At mercy of co-player's foolish prioritization tendencies. Grist? Grist played from slain foe, whether I deal the damage or co-player does. Yield the same. Though I have a significant advantage in battle, taking measure into my own hands deprives John of hand-to-hand combat experience, which ostensibly will become more critical later. Up, building, the point. Building upward, the point, sharpened and directed. Steed? Ah, steeds. What steeds? Has a whirlwind a home in your mains? What? Is there a sensitive ear alert as a flame in your every fiber? Hearing the familiar sound from above, all in 1 second, you strain your bronze chest and hooves barely touching the ground, turn into straight lines cleaving the air, and all inspired by God it rushes on. This is so stupid. Barbas Barbasol Bandit. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here. Really? Another one of these things? Really? Egbert family? Really? Hmm. A, a view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps it is because John himself has never entered the room. It is possible that I can see only, in a sense, what John can see, or has seen already. I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself. Rose, construct a law. Rose, construct a loft above John's rooms. Above John's room. That's stupid. Oh, master constructioner, builder, whatever. Continue. Floor. Continue. Uh, continue? Oh.
Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs.
Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you. Okay. Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. Wait, where all this sweet loot come from? Why is there suddenly a crumpled hair on your head? John, gather grist, examine Designix. Feeling especially commercial with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the punch Designix, all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station with Designix with a keyboard setup. Not like an old-fashioned computer, there's a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. No clue what this is. Yet, at least. Rose, enter Dave.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is, I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling, god fucking damn puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse, Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy muppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone of the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like the proboscalypse, I guess.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
What? No, no, listen.
Prawn of flesh bereft of home, found still less twixt a cleft of foam.
No, oh, Jesus.
Calypse your thoughts eclipse, a painted pair of parted lips that dare to kiss, to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair, and though faces flush in lovers' fits, hands now can plush as gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for a half second, this is serious. I am just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit.
Then let's hope there'll be a squishy Darius somewhere below the handle to break your fall.
John, observe back with the first visible capture lock card. You flip over the top card containing your poker ride. Anytime you capture lock something, a new code appears on the back of the card. Oh, you've always wondered what the code was for. Damn, these things are hard to read. But then, you've never really found any reason to sign for them. Until now, perhaps? May chance? Perslaps? May slaps? John, examine the reverse side of hammer card and strife surface. Looks like cards in your strife deck have codes too. John, enter capture code as seen on back of Pogo Red card. You enter the code DQMMJLE key into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off, a green light begins blinking. John, enter card. 1 Pogo Ride. John, type in NZ7UN6BI. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. John, attempt to retrieve Pogo from card. Oh, well, that should be just as simple as a matter of... Uh-oh, it looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore. Soon I'm there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recall from your experience with the pre-punch card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. John, match keys heedlessly. Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism. That looks like empiricism. Just yet. Empiricism, just yet. You mash up the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter. The design stops you after 8 characters, which is basically the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card. Continue. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans onto 1 card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You feel he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code the item contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. Continue. Unfortunately now, nope. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just feed up your PDA, which is overflowing with the pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers. What the hell's this guy? Continue. Uh-oh. Continue. Jesus Christ. Okay. Continue. John, answer your chums.
Puppets. Awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter.
Tuesday Godhead has changed his mood to rancorous. Rancorous?
John, I'm about to throw a bathtub to your wall. Watch out.
Continue.